San Juan, Puerto Rico, Xander Zayas!
Zayas, I asked him, get a chance to watch that Ramirez debut where Ramirez disappointingly lost in the 4-round unanimous decision. He said he did. In the black and silver trunks, gets knocked down right in front of us. The first knockdown at the hands of the professional, Xander Zayas. How about that start, Bo Mac?
That's a good start for 17-year-old Xander.
It's a good start for anybody. Comes right back over the top with the right hand.
He's going to be looking for that right hand again.
And he goes down again. And Jay Nady calls the fight. Xander Zayas, the win in round number 1.
He threw it around the glove this time. Set it up with the jab again. Right at. Like I set it up with the jab, he was coming around the glove.
And then, just for good measure, the right hand to the body. And Jay Nady wasting no time, waving off the fight.
Jab, jab around. To the body.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Textbook.
Zayas is good using his jab, using his length. Has great head movement, very quick, explosive. And he also likes to let his hands go, throw combinations.
He definitely has a baby face, working off the jab. Winfield in the corner. Straight right hand for Zayas. Overhand right, and that puts Winfield down on one knee.
3, 4, 5.
Great use of range.
6,
Always back to the left jab.
8, 9.
Go ride the roller coaster, New York, New York.
Notice the use of length of Zayas. You know, he kept the distance, kept the man on the end of his punches where his power is. When you got long arms like that, you generally, the most power you're going to generate is on the end of the punch. You know, using that full kinetic chain of your body from punching from the floor. Xander did that so well. He found a home for the overhand right early in round number 1. Went back to it, got the finish. I like everything I'm seeing. Using his jab, coming up and down, pins his man on the ropes, goes to the body.
Good left to the body, and an overhand right again. The second knockdown of the first round for Xander Zayas. That's it. Russell Mora calls off the fight. The second first round knockout. Mixing up his punching, working on the jab, hit the body.
Well, he did stick to one thing. He stuck to variety.
Winfield in no man's land in the corner.
Quick combinations from Zayas. Ooh, the way he pivoted to look for that left hook, everybody finds it in a different way. And for Martin, it's the family pedigree. Yes. He comes from a boxing family, so there's nothing else you can do.
Come on, baby. And what more motivation do you need? Coming in here is what we call the B side, the guy who's supposed to lose or maybe just give the prospects some work but not win. If that's not motivation.
Good body work from Xander Zayas in those exchanges. Yes. And you see how he's digging. He left himself open, got countered with the right, but then he came right back.
Over the years is putting their young fighters in just tough enough where you get to see what they have. They get hit a little bit. You see how they respond. Maybe they get pressed to go into a fight, you know, deeper than they have in the past. And they progressed right on time. And right now.
And this young man is fighting Kissimmee, Florida for the 3rd time as a pro. He's out of Plantation. And he gets caught there with a nice right hand from Layton. And he also lands a nice left hook here early in round number 1. And there's that left hook. Layton's in the corner. He's pinned. And Zayas is going to work. And you hear the crowd. He said, I'm so happy because last time I had a crowd, it was in Puerto Rico. And this is just like Puerto Rico. Here they go.
Look at it.
And here it is. He puts him in the corner and
Zayas went right to work, and he was in range to be hit, but that's what happens when you're trying to get your big shots through. Zayas was comfortable there. He had his chin tucked. Boom. You see a big left hook. He had his opponent hurt. He capitalized on it. He went to the body, went back to the head. That's what you see veteran fighters doing. That shot right there. Beautiful shot. It's hard to clear your head when you get hit to the body, and then the opponent goes right back to the head. That was a perfect sequence, perfect range from Zayas. That's how you finish a guy.
You said it right there, Dre. Perfect range. You can see he's not smothering his shots right there. He's leaving a little room so he can.
He's kind of squat. If you're Zayas, you don't want to let him get started. You don't want him to gain any confidence.
Yeah, buddy, left hook down to the body, follow up to the head. Clip the chin right there, Friars. Nice setup. The way he set that up, you see him slipping the inside right there. You know, that's opposite. A lot of times when you slip a jab, you want to move your head to the other side to land your right hand. Yeah, the left hook is his power shot. He has a really good right hand, but you see the double up right there with the left hook right in between the guards of Friars, and you see he's hurt there.
Yeah. Quick combination. The legs of Larry Friars are not all there. Ooh, nice shot to the body from Zayas. He's able to do that if he can get to the final bell. Ooh, big right hand from Zayas. It's going to be interesting to see what adjustments Larry Friars can make coming out for round number 2 against Zayas, who continues to show that he's got every tool in the arsenal.
So what you want to do is you want to take your attention downstairs, because you know no fighter likes to get hit downstairs. Ooh, that back leg is hurt. Look at that leg.
Friars is in trouble here, and we know what a finisher Xander Zayas can be. The back leg not responding. The 2 fists of Xander Zayas are. And in trouble is Larry Friars. Gets caught with the left hook. Another left hook. Celestino is in there, and he's stopping the fight at just the right time as Xander Zayas gets a spectacular stoppage here in Las Vegas.
See, everything off the jab. Starting with the jab, that's fundamentally sound right there. Beautiful check hook right there. He saw Friars step in to try to attack. He clipped him right on the temple. Like I said, he saw the legs there. He saw him wobble. You know, you have to develop a killer instinct in boxing. You can see the young gun. He saw, he heard his man, and he went for the finish.
Yeah,
This is how it started, Dre. This is how it ends.
That's right. And I'm looking at the punches, but I'm also looking at the feet. His feet are always in position to generate maximum power and maximum leverage with his reach and his height. And that's why you see him getting clean headshots and body shots like that. Good stoppage.
Sticking that jab and then going right downstairs.
Look at that, already reading the body, already seeing that Sanchez is leaning forward.
Patience early is going to be the key for Xander Zayas. It doesn't mean he can't let his offense go like you see him doing right now, but he has to be smart because Sanchez can't match Zayas punch for punch, so he's going to try to catch him in between those shots with a wild shot like he just tried right there.
And that body shot right there from Xander Zayas got the attention of Sanchez right now.
Oh, now a left hook to the chin, and the legs of Sanchez are starting to get unsteady as the onslaught of punches from Zayas continues to flow. Big uppercut. Now it's just a flurry of punches from the young prospect who's letting loose. But here comes a left hook from Sanchez, who's still dangerous off the ropes.
No, I want to watch this. This is a good moment. I want to watch this.
Oh, big right hand from Sanchez. Zayas lets loose, and he just misses and goes down.
Ooh, beautiful shot right there by Xander Zayas. Catching that shot. Look at the left hand high. Catch and shoot with his own left hook. You don't see that often. See, sometimes it's just not about the fighting or the fighter that he's facing inside the ring. Sometimes it's about getting used to the big atmosphere. You know, being on a big stage and do well in this fight, he moves on.
Yeah, to your point, I mean, here he is now, a major city, major NBA arena.
But, you know, I had 5 weeks to get ready for this fight.
Oh, nice combination there, doubling up the jab with Xander.
And Karpency cannot deal with Xander Zayas punch for punch.
Then you lift him up with the uppercut. Beautiful work by Xander.
Yeah, there's a next level nuance to what you described to me, and we're already seeing in round number 1.
He got his man to throw. He came underneath with 2 body shots.
Ref's got to keep a close eye on Karpency.
His father's the trainer in the corner, and I think he's got...
Bernardo soon alongside Timothy Bradley. We see the quick jab and left hook from Xander Zayas, and that right hand that puts Mastronunzio on his trunks.
Oh yeah, target practice. You see Xander Zayas stalking right there. You saw the lazy jab come out, and then a right hand comes right over the top. Beautiful. Beautiful top right hand right there.
Watch your heads.
Now it's a left hook from Zayas, who once again lands at close range.
Next effect. What's the hold?
Zayas said in sparring now, when he was sparring 12 and 10 rounds to get ready for an 8-round fight, the openings, I see them and I can capitalize. Before I had to wait for my father and my trainer, Javier Centeno, to call him out.
Mastronunzio still throwing hard shots, even though he's getting busted up right now.
Danny Chavon in the middle of the action there. Zayas is just looking for that one shot to finish this fight. Nice left uppercut for Zayas. Oh, nice right from Mastronunzio.
He's taking flush shots. Ref's got to really watch him. He's taking flush shots.
Legs are not there. And Zayas is making sure that he's going to continue clipping him. And that's the end of the fight. Another first-round knockout for Xander Zayas here at Madison Square Garden. This is how it ended, Dre.
Just beautiful poise, even with aggression. You mentioned it, Bernardo, how he's pressing forward, landing all the right shots. He's not just throwing like you see some prospects throw, right? He's landing shots. That was a place shot. He said, okay, let me try it again. Let me go around this time, because he kind of blocked the other one. And he did enough to get the referee to step in to stop the fight. But before then, he landed uppercuts, left hook, flush shots. The ref could have probably stopped it a little sooner.
You know, so many fight cards were restricted, and canceled, and postponed, and then all of a sudden there were the bubble guys who were fighting off, and he defeated.
Yes, he did. A few minutes before that angle, Lavallais landed a good right body shot as well.
A long striding jab.
And is allowing Zayas to get the headshots that he wants.
Took an angle and landed the left hand. Now a combination. Look at Xander Zayas. Lavallais has been pinned against the ropes. And now he wiggles the shoulders right in his face as Zayas continues to pepper him.
That's not going to win you fights, wiggling and stuff, carrying on. He needs to let his hands go.
Thudding right hand to the temple.
Lavallais has yet to throw a punch right now. The referee could be stepping in and stopping this match right now.
Split the guard moments ago with a right hand that came right down the middle. Uppercut rings in. Left hook rings in. Xander Zayas, headshot after headshot. Left hook again. Look at this series as he nearly puts him through the ropes. And Lavallais stands up to it somehow. Xander meets him underneath.
Beautiful work on the inside. Getting his head on the outside of the shoulders. Wide base. Staying relaxed in the inside. Lavallais is very slippery inside the ring. I know
that was good right hand. Ooh. Good right hand, then wraps around the left hand, places another headshot. How Lavallais has been standing up to some of these shots is unbelievable as Zayas is hitting flush. This is a lot of punishment, Dre, a lot of punishment. Tough guy, never been knocked down, never been stopped, but look at this. Bent over and absorbing headshots. Straight right hand comes in.
And I want to see how Xander Zayas responds.
Espadas, a 10-year pro.
Without cabeza.
Oh! Look at Xander Zayas! First round knockdown!
Check out this nasty slot change by Xander right there. Opponent would throw his last in your head. You see the right hand right there? Missed from his opposition, Espada. But then the left hook comes right down the middle. Turned it right over.
Oh. Gonna time that right hand and then finish with the left hook. Sweeps with it again. Trying to time these exchanges as well. Boy, entertaining stuff early on here, isn't it? End of two. Don't go anywhere. Bernardo, what are they saying in the corner of Espadas?
They're saying he needs to be cautious, but he needs to double up on the jab, throw combinations, and land his right.
We're going for Vasily Lomachenko, and they conquered that. There's a combination again. Left hook, right hand from Zayas. And a good stiff jab from Xander. You think about those stages of development for a young prospect like Xander Zayas, and you can take some leaps forward, obviously, when you're dealing with this level of talent and athleticism and skill. Oh! And that proves it. And that's over. And let the celebration begin for now the 10th knockout for Xander with an X.
Look at this setup right here. Xander Zayas. Beautiful setup. Off the jab, hook, then right hand, looping right hand. Boom. Ran right into it. Espada was trying to exit. Kept that lead hand down as he was trying to get away. Right hand.
Yep. Oh, and he scores the knockdown there. That should be a technical knockdown. The ropes absolutely held Salazar up, and yet Harvey Dock did not rule it a knockdown.
It's free game. That's that left hook right there. Boom, short left hook. I told you, he's a little bit off balance right there. That shot didn't land all that flush.
And then he's even using his right hand to hold onto the rope as he glides back after the punch. Look at that.
That's experience. That's all that is. Keeping himself up.
Round number 3 here with Zayas and Salazar. Salazar found a moment of success at the end of round 2, but he's being outworked. 32-20 is the connect advantage for Zayas.
But Salazar lands when he throws.
And I need him to back up Xander because he can't allow this young kid to back him up.
Zayas has to learn how to punch and then roll to the left or the right, or step out at an angle with that left hand high just in case the opponent wants to throw.
Nice big shot.
Left hook follows it up with straight right. What Teofimo Lopez does on this Heisman night. We will have Jared Anderson, the primed undefeated heavyweight, coming up, and then it's Lopez against Martin. You see the total punches between Zayas and Salazar. Zayas with a 79-57 advantage. And he was very expressive in saying, I came here to win, not just to show up against Xander Zayas, to win.
Big shot right there over the top. Oh,
Slipping left hook.
And Salazar's doing something that many of Xander's opponents don't do, going down to his body. Oh, nice
opening up wide. This is good stuff right in the middle of the ring right now. Look at Salazar and Zayas. Just willing to trade. Crowd is loving it here at MSG.
Good training camp. The fight's been off and on, off and on. He said, I never stopped training for this fight. And he's come to win. We talk to fighters in the fighter meeting, and sometimes we get the sense they're trying to convince themselves. I didn't get that sense with Cruz.
I got this. Oh, there's a big right hand from Zayas. Zayas.
Start. Good jabs. That's what set everything up. And he took a nice slip to the right, avoided the jab of Cruz, and landed a beautiful counter shot right there. That lets you know that Xander Zayas is poised, he's within himself, and he's watching, and he took full advantage of the mistake from Cruz right there. Quick shot, quick sequence.
With the jab to the body, then went upstairs with the right hand. There's the uppercut with the left hook to the body combination.
Getting just enough, 1s and 2s, maybe 2s and 3s, and not getting greedy too early. I like everything that Zayas is doing before he punches, the feints, the head movements. One of the knocks on him is that he keeps his chin and his head in the positioning that an opponent can do is if they're trying to test a young fighter, just to lay back and accept what's coming their way.
There's that uppercut left hook again. Highest grossing boxing event in MSG history, this World Championship fight coming your way. Moments ago, we saw Ronald Cruz pick up his work rate a bit in round number 3. So that counterpunch.
Well, the trainer is seeing the same thing we're seeing.
Wrapping around. Getting a real big name in Teofimo Lopez at this place. There's a right hand that drives Cruz back. And Zayas in control here. Closing.
But these are the fights that make me better. And when I have a guy who pushes me to be better, he comes in with a mindset to win. I can catch him with a left hook and send him down.
What a...
No replay tonight. No replay.
So this is the clear 8-10 round for Xander Zayas.
Oh, that's a slip and then a right hook. And down goes Valenzuela Jr. again. A short left hook there from Xander Zayas, Tim. And it's target practice at this time. And you know what it's like to see a man bleeding and how you want to go after him.
Even these punches on top of the head are hard to stop bleeding.
Wouldn't be Mexican Independence Day weekend without a bloody crimson mask inside the ring. And tonight,
hey, is his nose broken? Because you see there's so much blood there. He goes, I think it probably is.
Well, what we do know for sure, whether it's broken or not, there's a huge gash on the bridge of his nose that's not going to stop bleeding, especially if Zayas keeps targeting it with that jab. Valenzuela Jr. can get stopped at any time, and he gets clipped, and he uses the ropes to stay up here in the 4th round, and Zayas is going to work. Left hook from Xander Zayas. Another left hook, doubles up the Xander Zayas. Now he goes downstairs. Valenzuela says, come on, and we will.
Body shot, finish that combination, and it scores a knockdown. Oh, a well-placed body shot by Xander.
Xander Zayas was able to place this body shot. You see Puerto right there unleashing the combination, and you see the small little seam in there. You see being able to punch in between. You have to be calm. You have to be patient to be able to see that opportunity to be able to land a shot like that right in the solar plex. Puerto is physically strong.
Oh, good right hand. Right hand comes in from Xander.
That inchwell does wonders. Choose your poison.
Another combination.
He has to get aggressive. He has to make a choice.
Let the hands go.
He has to let his hands go. Anytime he let his hands go, they will find their way home. It's not like Xander is running. He's not moving anywhere.
There's your second knockdown of the night.
I missed it. I looked at you, Tess. Is that the body shot?
It was a body shot, Timmy, and it was devastating.
There it is.
This fight
There it is.
over.
Brilliant.
2 for 2, going to the body and seal it for Xander Zayas in front of his home fans.
I missed it. Now I'm looking at it now. Nice jab right there. You see him set it up. Beautiful shot right there. Double left hook. He went to the head. He opened the door. Here it is. Head. Snuck it right behind the guard. Beautiful shot right there.
Years old.
Zayas has won his first 19 fights as a pro. She was livid. She says, not only am I going to fight. Zayas has won his first 19 fights as a pro. She was livid. She says, not only am I going to fight, I'm going to win. Michaela Mayer claims she's innocent in this situation. We believe her. Mark Kriegel spoke with both fighters once they got here.
So you got to expect these type of things, and I would say to Sandy Ryan, let it go.
He's taking Sosa to school so far through the first 3.
That left hook is starting to find a home. Xander's finding a home upstairs and downstairs as well.
There it is again.
Look at that right
That
hand.
was clean.
Forward, yes. Nice little comeback counter from. Now you're starting to see the tempo shift from Sosa.
That was a nice liver shot from Xander Zayas. Sosa is a fighter who knows how to take a shot. But if you start taking the air out of his tires by going downstairs, that's up top.